This is for you if you have a hard time trusting what's going on in your life and still having faith in God that He is faithful. Let this story from this book inspire you. So this is a story from a book called God's Timing for Your Life. And it says, the only survivor of a shipwreck washed up on a small uninhabited island. He cried out to God to save him, and every day he scanned the horizon for help, but none seemed forthcoming. Exhausted, he eventually managed to build a rough hut and put his few possessions in it. But then one day, after hunting for food, he arrived home to find his little hut in flames, the smoke rolling up to the sky. The worst had happened. He was stung with grief. Early the next day, though, a ship drew near the island and rescued him. How did you know I was here? He asked the crew. We saw your smoke signal, they replied. Though it may not seem so now, your present difficulty may be instrumental to your future happiness. That is so good. Let this inspire you that whatever you think is failing in your life right now, if you are just in a season of like you're not understanding what God's doing in your life, maybe businesses have failed, maybe your marriage is failing, maybe something that you're going through is so painful, is so disheartening, and you're losing hope, you're losing faith. Let this story inspire you that God has a perfect timing for what He's doing in your life. And if this, whatever season that you're in, it might be teaching you something, or this might be the very same thing that God is going to use to propel you into your destiny, into your purpose. And when I read this, I literally thought that that was so good, because sometimes we're in a season where we don't understand why God's doing this, and we question God. We're like, God, why are you doing this? Why? And we start to lose faith. We start to doubt, and we start to just give up hope. And I just wanted this story to inspire someone today that whatever you are going through, whatever your situation looks like, and you're like, God, where are you? God, how could you let this happen to me? God, why is this happening to me? I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm seeking you. God knows exactly what He's doing, and God knows what you need, and God might be using that very same thing to propel you to where you're supposed to go. He might be purifying you. He might be strengthening your character. He has a purpose and a plan for your life, and that same exact situation that you're going through, God knows exactly why He had that happen to you. So keep trusting in Him, keep believing in Him, because no matter what, God is faithful.